Race week at New. Week at Newport, presented by Rolex. Wow, of course, everybody knows that 2020 has been a crazy year for us all. But being back down here at Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex, has made it all feel a little bit more normal. It's been so fun to see boats trying to win the pin, heading up to the windward mark with crowded mark roundings and spinnaker sets, searching for passing lanes down to the gate. And it's been so fun seeing friends compete against friends, protest meetings, and the whole bit. And of course, the people behind the scenes, the race committee, are the ones that make it all happen. And this year is the 175th anniversary of the New York Yacht Club Race Committee. Let's meet one of its members, Ace Bailey.
So I'm Ace Bailey. I come from St. George's School in Middletown, Rhode Island, where I'm an assistant sailing coach. Been a member of the New York Yacht Club about 15 years and a member of the race committee for 3 years. So we today had to outfit 6 vessels for race committee. We have 2 circles this week, and each circle will have 1 signal vessel and 3 support craft, we call them mark boats. And we're very fortunate that the Yacht Club has every piece of equipment any race committee member would ever possibly need. No matter what the event's going to be, we have it stocked. So everybody comes up to us at the end of the day and says, hey, thanks very much. They don't necessarily know who they're thanking, but they just had a great time on the race course, and we've done our job and we've done it well. If no one notices us, we're very happy.
Thank you, race committee. Here at New York Yacht Club, they're some of the finest in the world. And of course, over the last couple of days, we've been checking in with Hap Fouth, the man behind Bellamente Racing and the man behind New York Yacht Club's American Magic America's Cup team. And we caught up with Hap, and this is what he told us about the team down in New Zealand.
I haven't been there. We communicate almost daily. We're operating on our plan. We've been on the water in the 65s now, in the 75s for 65 days. So we've got plenty of water time. Patriots down there, they're working on finishing her off in terms of plumbing. And we'll be on the water hopefully the first week in October. We have about 75 team members down there. It's been a very arduous job getting everybody into the country. They wouldn't let us put everybody in a plane, go to a government hotel, and quarantine for 2 weeks and then get to work. It's been 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time, over 2.5 months. So to get everybody together has been quite an exercise. Our camp is built out. The boat's going very well, although we haven't been on the boat we're going to race. So it looks beautiful. We think it will add in several areas where we think we're deficient today. But we're having a good time and everybody's working very hard. I don't think that we've peaked too early. We've been working at this since day one at a frenetic pace. The principals basically believe we were a year behind the day we started, and probably more. The Kiwis and the Italians both had privy to design, had simulators loaded, and were working as we were building our simulator. So anyway, we've worked very hard. We've worked on that basis, and we continue to do that. The plan was 2 things. One, and it's kind of an interesting, we think in a worst case, if we're competitive, we're going to be very happy. And in a best case, if we're dominant, we'll win. So that's the bid and ask in this.
Well, if you're anything like me, you think they're going to win, as I do. And so many are hoping. I can't wait for the America's Cup to fire up down there in New Zealand. It's going to be fun and amazing to see these boats fly around the course. Of course, here in Newport at Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex, it's the final day of racing. The boats are out on the water. There could be potential lead changers in 2 of the 3 divisions. So pay attention. We'll be here for this award ceremony after the racing. It's the final day of the 2020 edition of Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex. Regatta sponsors Hamlet's Hotel and Helly Hansen.